We are live. Oops. Copy and paste this. Let's see here. Share that. Okay. Yeah. I am having to send this to like people to spread out the news. La 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 la. Da 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 da. What's up, man? All right. All right. Do we have everybody? I really don't talk to certain people. I don't really know if I want to send to Holly. Actually, she's one of my friends. Of course, I want to send to her. What the heck? These are all my Texas friends. I have to. All right. There we go. All right. What's up, Brandon? I know it is, man. It was tornado warning. There is a tornado warning around. There it is, and that is a confirmed tornado too. A confirmed tornado moving northwest, moving east. So that's gonna take a direct hit to Euless. If it's moving east, that's the tornado right now. It's gonna go this way. So that means a possible tornadic storm is on the way. Check the radar real quick. This is the tornadic storm right here with a confirmed tornado in Clyde. Here's we in Euless, so the closer it gets, the more intense it gets. And these are nighttime tornadoes, which makes it worse. Because they're supposed to expectedly be in the area around 8. Who replied? Okay. Yeah. So I gotta go on Facebook to look for some reports, because I know people are reporting this. That I'm aware of. 9 to 1. Highly doubt that though. I already talked about that. Let's see here. We'll do this. A few tornadoes likely. For these tornado watches, it's up to 4 million people, 1,000 schools, and 100 hospitals. Yes? Here. Coming. Hey, Mom. What's that? Your necklace? No. There's a confirmed tornado in Clyde. Yeah, it's towards Abilene. That's ways away. It's fixed. Well, when did you put it on for me? I fixed it. Replace the glass. That's my mom. I just fixed my necklace. Sorry about that, but we are back. Let's pay more attention, anyways. We're still in the moderate risk for wind. Let me see.
See, it says the most concerning areas is ours, our city, and Illinois. We are in the moderate risk for wind and hail, but tornado, we just have a somewhat strong chance. So I know the cap is what's keeping these storms from forming at the moment, but it's gonna die eventually later on and produce a tornado. Probably. I'll worry about that later. Let's see here. Alright. Seems the wind's pushing upward. Meaning it's going another. See, this really isn't advanced, but look at that. This is where the tornado warning is around, by the way. And there is a thunderstorm behind us and one above us. And oh my, really, dude? What the fuck? Okay. $71. This is in the constant lightning strikes every second. Oh my god. Oh, so the lightning makes sound with it? For every strike that happens? It's making a shock sound, so tells me how the lightning's like. This has to be a mini supercell right here on its own. And then we go all the way to Illinois, where the tornadoes are supposed to be apparently worse. My god. Alright, let's go back to weather alerts real quick. Oh, okay, there we go. We got a second tornado warning near the border. The tornado is also no longer confirmed by San Antonio. I thought it was only the people were saying, no, there's no tornado warning for San Antonio. Yeah, I'm guessing the tornado, the one up here is yes. I'm guessing the tornado lifted, so it's no longer confirmed as a tornado on the ground. Yeah, this destructive severe storm is where this tornado was, by the way. You can see the little hook right there that you could tell a tornado is immediately going to form after that. Okay, so this is the tornado that was apparently confirmed to be on the ground. You can see why they say it's on the ground. You can see the dirt right there, and that's almost touching the ground. So this was the tornado that was on the ground. That's the new tornado warning. Alright, so we're gonna turn this on. Oh god, it messes me. If you need, stay safe. I'm in the red zone, by the way. We have 11 listeners.
South at 20, gusting to 31. Tyler, partly sunny, 78. South at 17, gusting to 26. Once again at 5 p.m., DFW Airport, cloudy, 78. South at 16. Now let's check on your local forecast for the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Tonight, showers. Thunderstorms likely this evening, then a chance of thunderstorms after midnight. Lows in the lower 60s. South winds 10 to 15 miles an hour, diminishing to 5 to 10 miles an hour after midnight. Chance of rain 90%. Wednesday, partly sunny with a 40% chance of showers. Highs in the upper 70s. Temperatures falling into the upper 60s in the afternoon. Southwest winds 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming north 15 to 20 miles an hour with gusts up to 30 miles an hour in the afternoon. Wednesday night, partly cloudy in the evening, then becoming clear. Much cooler with lows in the lower 40s. North winds 10 to 20 miles an hour. Gusts up to 30 miles an hour in the evening.
7 p.m.
Thursday,
So the next 2 hours.
In the mid-60s.
Though I highly doubt if there's like a tornado right there and the storms are just moving directly this way.
The forecast key messages for North and Central Texas. Isolated severe storms are expected this afternoon across parts of Central and East Texas. Severe weather will become likely by evening and tonight across much of the region. Damaging winds and large hail will be the main threats. A few spin-up tornadoes are also possible. Some storms will linger into Wednesday, mainly along and east of I-35 with a continued threat for hail, winds, and flash flooding. Warm and dry conditions are expected through the end of the week after storms move out of the area. The spotter information statement for North and Central Texas. Spotter activation may be requested this afternoon near and south of I-20 and this evening across western North Texas. Even if activation is not locally requested, any reports of hazardous weather to the National Weather Service are appreciated. The current time is 5:44 p.m. Central Daylight Time. The National Weather Service has issued Tornado Watch number 33, effective until
it would be going off.
Central Daylight
My
Time.
weather meter would be going off if that tornado warning was 10 miles within here.
In Texas, Denton, Hood, Parker, Somerville, and Wise. Remember,
I'm not
a
even
tornado
gonna...
watch means the conditions are favorable for the development of severe weather, including tornadoes, large hail, and damaging winds in and close to the watch area. While severe weather may not be imminent, persons should remain alert for rapidly changing weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. Stay tuned to NOAA weather radio, commercial radio and television outlets, or internet sources for the latest severe weather information. You are listening to NOAA All Hazards Radio, the voice of the National Weather Service, station KEC 55, serving the Dallas-Fort Worth listening area. The following reports of weather temperature and wind were made at 5 p.m. DFW Airport, cloudy, 78, dew point 67, relative humidity 68%, wind south at 16, pressure 29.78 inches and falling. Fort Worth Meacham, cloudy, 77, south at 15. Dallas Love Field.